Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Pathologic. In the last video, we began day 7, early in the morning, fighting off a few more thugs. We purchased the map of the infected districts as well. And if I recall correctly, the darkened area is the looted area? Maybe not. I can't remember now. One of these symbolizes the infection, the other one symbolizes looting going on in them. I think red is infected. Yes, because the area we are currently in is not greenish in color, it's yellow, and so we are in an infected area. We have received several notes during the day. Vlad the Heavy admitted that he locked the cemetery for reasons that he was not forthcoming with. I believe that he locked it up to contain the plague and let it ravage every person within it. It is now clear of the plague and opened up, and supposedly now the butchers and what have you have left the cemetery. We have gotten a letter from Clara mocking us on our attempt to rid the plague of the city, that we were supposed to actually accuse someone, anyone, of having brought the plague into the town and gotten that person, I suppose, executed, as opposed to what is happening now, and that we have failed our duty. Funny that, coming from her, we could have sent her to the Inquisition and possibly had her killed, tortured to death, perhaps. But I'm playing a good doctor, at least this time around. We have also gotten a letter from Eva saying that she has found a way to assist us in some fashion. And indeed, Clara's note mocked the fact that we were going to lose Eva, or that she is already in fact dead. We came here to talk with Andrei Stamatin, having been told by the new girl operating the apartment we are staying in that he wished to speak with us, and he is not even here. He left to try to save Eva. Apparently she went down to the worms in an area of a swamp that I have not been in yet, so we're going to go down there. We were given a rifle and 10 rifle rounds, so the current plan is to double back to our home and pick up other rifle rounds that we have stored there. We might as well grab them at this point. We'll probably store our pistol for the time being there as well. We will then talk with the Inquisition, who has shown up. I forget her name now. Kilaya, I think is her name. And she apparently has brought the town under control. At the very least, the prices have dropped significantly from what they were yesterday, it would so seem. We also discovered that Soborov is sick with the plague, and I'm not sure what I should do about that. We have Schmauters, so we could give one to him to cure him. But I'm worried that my own adherents will become infected. It is only day 7, so we've... At midnight day 6, that was the halfway point. We have just entered the second half of the game. I think assuming it lasts 12 days. Is that correct? 12 days. So we're in the second half now, and things are getting much worse for us. Actually, since we are here, we should stop off at Soborov and see if I can give him some of these antibiotics, which is what I wanted to do, and see if that at least assists. If that will keep him alive without curing him, I can do that every day with the antibiotics I have in my storage, so we can look to do that. Alright, so let's save this off, because I really like how this came out. Alright, let's get going. Unbeknownst to you guys, when I do one of these introductions to a video, it takes me like 15, 20 attempts. Sometimes it can take me up to an hour of real-life time to adequately describe what occurred in the last video. So I'm always proud when I actually manage to summarize it, I think, properly. Alright, so let's get up to Soborov first. Oh, and right, I want to talk with some of the guards as well, because we have stuff to trade, and we could use more bullets. And now I guess we could really use more rifle rounds if they're selling any. But I will always take more bullets, assuming some are for sale. Or for trade. Hello, sir. I'm going to barter with you as well. Shotgun shells. I don't want... Whoa! Where the heck is... Oh, he saw the thug. Oh, no. That's 2 rats. We will have to go around the long way. Actually, we can maybe give these rats the laugh. We can dodge that thug's knife, but I think we'll be safe. I don't think he'll notice us. While we're here, perhaps we should visit Katarina. So let's do that as well. She might be able to help us figure out what we need to do to help her husband. Katarina?
I need more.
Nothing. Now, I don't know if this is actually going to do anything. Like, I don't know if we can actually save Subarov. Maybe he's supposed to die from the plague. Let's see. So if I go up to the door... Okay, a victim of your carelessness is behind this door. A victim of your negligence of a doctor's duty. I have monomethionine that could help them live to see tomorrow. They will see midnight. The disease will peek out from the other world for a little while today. I'll put them to sleep at midnight again. Give me the medicine and come in.
Yes.
I've handed my powers to the Inquisitor. I've had enough of this. That was a wise decision. Okay, so we kept Subarov alive, but he's still sick. We can use the Schmauters to cure him. So, okay, so this is what I thought it would allow us to do. Maybe even this... I think there might be, like, one additional, even super stronger antibiotic, which might cure the plague. But I'm not sure. And we're running out of time already. It's 9... Well, not running out of time, but it's 9 o'clock. So, with that done... I suppose we swing by Yulia and see if anyone else is sick. Who are my adherents? The Canes, the Stamatans, Eva, and Mark Immortel. I guess that means I should not really care too much for the others, but if I can keep them alive, I will. I guess this means I should then be holding on to the antibiotic in case I see more of these plague people around. I can make sure that I can give more medicine to them. Hello, sir. I want to barter. Shotgun shells. Oop, Tim, you're entering an infected area, so be careful. Rat. I see you. We could use bottles. We need more, whatchamacallit. More water. We're entering a non-infected area, so we'll find, hopefully, kids, adults, and what have you around. More rifle rounds. I'm gonna not buy another rifle round. We have some rifle rounds still. I'm not quite sure how many we're gonna need. And my clothes. We had 52,000. We've spent 10,000 already today. Though, to be fair, we did spend a bit on food, and I'm not quite sure that that was a good idea. Okay, so we're going to swing to... Actually, I see a container up there. Let's search that. Make the right and head over to Eva's again. We do want to see the Inquisitor. I have a hunch she's going to give us the main quest for today, which we still have not acquired. Then maybe we sleep for an hour to rest. Are we still... Well, I think we're still hurt from being stabbed a little bit. Is that correct? Oh, our health is generally okay. I'm thinking I should double check to make sure this is completely reloaded. It was not. Hello, sir. You have nothing to say? You know, I've heard a lot of... I think I've mentioned this before. A lot of people complain about the walking in the game, but it's so important that you walk back and forth because that's how the game gets a chance to disease you and put you into trouble and what have you. I actually really like this sort of thing. We could use another monomycinum. Let's trade one of our extra daggers. I think that's worth 7 to him. Since we'll probably have to stop by Subarov every day to give him one of those. Alright, let's talk with the little girl for more, perhaps, bullets. And then we'll go into Eva's, raid our stash, and then we're heading out, to the Inquisitor next to see what quest we have today. I believe she mentioned she is in the Cathedral. She also has mycinum, so let's trade for that as well. Did I search these barrels? I don't think I did. Oh, the little girl, by the way, has something new to talk to us about. Maybe the boy did too, but we'll have to go back later. Alright, so we're stopping in here very quickly. Okay, so let's sleep for 1 hour. We got another note. We'll take all of my rifle rounds. Wow, 15 of them. I've been doing rather well here. The pistol will get put back inside. And I'm going to take out both of our bandages. Actually, I want all my mycinum out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll store one of our health packs. And I want our other bandages, which I can't seem to find now. Brock's note. Onion. 2 days ago, I did you a favor. I asked that you return it today. I'm in dire need of an Undertaker uniform, which is to say a cloak and a mask of a kind worn by the executors. It has become all but impossible to get your hands on these lately. Perhaps there are some in the theater still, but that place I'm not allowed to enter. Get a cloak and a mask for me, please. I'll give you anything in return. Arnemy. The changeling is very likely to make the same request of you. Take my advice and decline her. She'll trick you. Don't tell her I warned you, though. People will die if you do. That's back at the theater. We're getting all these notes when I'm not near these locations. It's a shame. It's too late. We'll see if we have time to do that later. So I see the girl. We'll talk with her, assuming she doesn't make it quite into the infected district or start running away from a rat or something. Woo! That was close. Oh, 2 girls. Perfect. We could use more ammunition. Hello. Shall we trade? I don't know if I want a rifle round. I don't think I do. So we'll trade with her. Then since we're going into the back, we'll visit Maria Kane, one of the other Kanes, and then the Cathedral. A bullet. We want a bullet. The pistol will still be my weapon of choice when I go into a looted house, which I may end up having to do again. Maria, good morning.
Why has Aglaya ordered to open the termitary? Is it clear of infection?
Whatever happens to me now, do not be surprised by anything. Just promise that you will never doubt me. What are you up to, Maria? Darn it! Okay, nothing. It's now 11 o'clock. We're not going to be sleeping again today until it's over. We'll have to survive on coffee for the foreseeable future. Let's talk with Gregory Kane, and then the Cathedral. And then we're going down to try to save Eva, assuming we're not too late. Gregory?
I have a heartache.
Now is not a good time to talk, however important the matter. Okay, he has nothing new to tell us today either. She didn't say she was at the cathedral, right? I think she did. There she is. That's kind of really creepy. I like her bodyguards. Oh, she's not Asian. Oh. Okay.
I am not your enemy. We'll strike an alliance against a common foe, and justice will prevail.
I can't hear a word she's saying. Okay, so she's not Asian. That's a shame. I thought she was. All right, it doesn't matter in the end. She's not as cute as I thought she was. Daniel Denkovsky, very pleased to meet you. It's not just courtesy. I'm speaking from my heart. I have already had the honor of meeting you, but I doubt you remember. When was it? We'll be polite with her, since she's being polite with us. I attended your lecture. You demonstrated a reanimated lady 3 years ago at Lamarca's. I even took your autograph. The girl in the long shirt. Do you remember? I asked about your glassy lips, too. Oh, that's some twist of fate. I'm very happy to meet your acquaintance, too, Aglaya. However, back then you introduced yourself as Stella. Stella Kartstelich. To be frank, I came out of sheer curiosity. I had neither a mission nor any mercenary interests, but you did make a strong impression on me. Thank you. But it isn't sheer curiosity that has driven you here, is it? Indeed. Let us get to the point. Your mission was to find a certain way to destroy the enemy completely. All I had to do was implement your solution, so I've looked through your reports, and they've confirmed my greatest fear. Yes, I've lost. You've won. Almost. I'm very happy that you didn't find the disease carrier yesterday. No way. Events have taken an unexpected turn, Dankovsky. We have a lot to discuss and a lot to do. I'll be brief. All this time, someone has been trying to A, kill you, B, deceive you, and C, use your authority and passion for the truth to achieve criminal goals. Would you like to know more? I like her a lot. This is exactly what has been happening all along, especially the last one. Very much so. You came here on your own accord, didn't you? Fanatica is in ruins. Your last hope was to draw publicity, to get a sensation, find something shocking, an offensive proof of your theory. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is just my interpretation. You're correct so far. Then you came across this allegedly coincidental letter from Isidore Barak. And here you are. Maybe she is Asian. She looks Asian to me here. So timely, isn't it? Sorry, I'm obsessed with that. And as luck would have it, only the local medic dies. He didn't die of the disease, did he? That's what I've been told. He was murdered. But luck is on the side of the public. You are in this remote area, and so you are ordered to come back with the shield, so to speak. Victory is the only option that's been left for you. Was that contrived too? I don't know. I'm sure I have a lot more interesting details to find out. Will you help me? That is my duty.
There are so many crows in the sky.
There's a lot of dead, probably in the streets. We have been sent to fight an adversary that inherently cannot be beaten, in foolish hopes that a miracle would happen, and your outstanding mind would stumble upon that 1 in a million chance. And just so that you wouldn't give up, they kept insisting that the adversary must be destroyed. Do you see how insidious the powers that be are? But why? Their motives are becoming less and less comprehensible to me by the day. I think they realized this was going to happen, or was happening. They sent us there and at the off chance that perhaps we could find a cure, but if we couldn't, they would use us as the excuse as to why the town had to be destroyed rather than their own failings, would be my guess as to what is going on here. That and this place seems to have, again, some magical powers, some strange creatures. It doesn't behave the way that the rest of the world behaves. Assuming, of course, the rest of the world is like our world, and not like what we're seeing here in front of us. But we will still say this anyway. Indeed, it's complicated. They will become even less comprehensible when I tell you that I have been ordered to preserve this settlement at any cost, and accepting any losses, and yet they deployed army attachments here. And now for the interesting part. Do you know who is in command? Do you even know what army I'm talking about? A sanitary army, I suppose? The commander is Alexander Block, the war hero, the mind and the hand behind the upcoming military reform. The Karstov Fords, the Broken Front. You must have heard of him. No way! It's not a sanitary army. They have neither the special equipment nor even any weapons appropriate for the task. As a matter of fact, it's just 2 artillery regiments that had been marching towards the front line after performing successful maneuvers, and a hastily assigned company of sanitary flamethrower corps. Don't you find that strange? So they're going to just level the town, round everyone up, put them into like the center of town, and then blow them up with artillery fire? Artillery fire, so artillery, they don't have to get close to anyone who's infected. They'll just kill everyone instead. Flamethrowers burn everyone from a distance, burn out the infection, burn it off the buildings. Kill everyone in the town, sounds like. A few videos ago, I was saying how that I myself would love to destroy this town, given how dumb everyone in the town seems to be in regards to they're all pursuing their own interests rather than trying to eliminate the disease, which should be the most important factor in keeping everyone alive here. Yes, quite. Ring any bells? Any stunning similarities that spring to your mind? Of course there are. Block reminds me of myself, and of you, I suppose? Indeed. We all fell into the same trap. Oh, interesting. So I think this is the hint that this was my last chance to save Thanatica. This might have been Block's last chance to prove himself worthy of being in the army. This might be her last chance to prove herself an Inquisitor. So we're all desperate to succeed at this. If only I could get even with them. Indeed. All this time there have been several Watchers active in the town. At least 3 are known. They kept numbers, wrote down their observations, visited homes unbeknownst to the town's rulers, disguised as corpse carriers. It was they, one of them, who sent you those daily letters. That would make sense as to why, at midnight, we got a letter from the powers that be on that day, when someone in the town was writing them. I like this model of her. I like it when she smiles. She's kind of cute. Sorry. Again, I like aggressive girls. One of them? What do you mean? It means that there is a traitor and a liar among them. They intentionally distorted the information knowing that sooner or later it was going to find its way into my hands. But we'll get to that later. What, they knew of the epidemic before it began? I don't think so. Otherwise, they'd have been better prepared. I have no doubt that they are desperate to preserve this little town. No, they didn't know what exactly was going to happen here. And that's the most mind-boggling part. But they were ready for trouble. All of their emissaries came adequately informed. So the illustrious Alexander Block wasn't sent here to set up a quarantine either. I concur. Block was hastily directed here in case the town faces a threat that could be dealt with through military might. So, technically that could still be the case if the butchers in the cemetery come out and are angry about being imprisoned or now view the town as something that should be destroyed. Hopefully that won't come to that. So what did the powers that be know? This is the mystery I'm trying to solve. This is the puzzle that's on my mind the most, rather than the origin of this strange affliction, which I'm going to leave to you, Daniel. Where shall we start? I want to study the Watchers' reports, but to even obtain them I will require your help. I suspect they're under strict orders to keep me completely in the dark, just as they did you, Bachelor, only a few days ago. So I really like her, and I like the things she's saying. It plays into her desire to have us work with her, and also she's not blaming us for failing. She's saying that we were designed to fail. There was no way for us to ever succeed at this. The powers that be have something mysterious going on here, and she herself wants to figure out what it is. I myself don't like the powers that be and their ruining of Thanatica. So I think I very much want to work with this Inquisitor. Yep. Yeah, I really like her. She's awesome. I like her. I like the motivations that she has as well. She wants to find the truth behind what the powers that be are up to in this town. And and as an Inquisitor, I suppose she deals with all sorts of like threats to the powers that be or something like that, as opposed to just diseases. I was under the impression that Inquisitors were just like doctors of a sort, but no, I think they're probably like specters from Mass Effect. I think they have like a lot of autonomy and can make decisions, break rules or laws in their attempt to unroot whatever it is, like whatever hostilities or whatever plans or machinations are going on to try to bring down the powers that be. Alright, but why would they do this? To make our bright minds derive the correct solution independently of any outside sources. That's the reason. So if I send someone for them or personally go to collect their reports, they will destroy them. They may even opt to go into hiding or commit suicide. So I ask you to act on my behalf. If they won't give the reports to you, why would they give them to me? Your mission is over, and their lives are in danger. I believe they will try to escape my all-seeing eye before today is over. Very well, how will I find them? They've had to walk around a lot, to observe, to examine. They must have the appearance of those who do the dirtiest work here, in elaborate disguise. I predict they're going to crawl out into the daylight today, no matter where they've been hiding before. Where could they have been hiding? How should I know? I've only been here for a few hours, whereas you've been here for a week. Ask the local rulers. I would suppose they're spread out evenly throughout the town. One was certainly active here in the stone yard. One was in the knots, and the last one in Earth. You're really well informed, aren't you? Lies, truth, and everything in between. The powers that be had dispatched at least 3 watchers to spy on me, to gather any valuable information they could find. The town is crawling with serpents in the skin of executors. I should get acquainted with them. Collecting the reports for the Inquisitor might be a good place to start. Before we do that...
There's little time left, and I still need to do so much.
I've been told that either Karminski or Orof was coming, though. Kalagia. Are you disappointed? No. We were expecting a Punisher, and instead, an angel descended. No. Personally for you, at best. My disposition is fearsome, which you will have ample opportunity to observe. There's lots of blood to spill, but I'm positive, and this is what makes me different from Karminski, that I can keep the body count to a necessary minimum. That comes with the line of work, I suppose.
I am not your enemy. We'll strike an alliance against a common foe, and justice will prevail.
I like that attitude. Yes, I agree with her. What are you going to do while I'm looking for the Watchers? I'll interrogate the members of the ruling families and many others who I deem worthy of attention. Today is local elite day. Our previous conversation ended quite abruptly when we were just getting to the most interesting part. The source. I know. Yes, I was going to touch on that. With your kind permission, let us put that conversation off until tomorrow. Before we start the search, I need to get the fullest picture of what's happened here. So right now the priority is to interrogate the bound and collect the Watcher's reports. I wish... Is that right? I wish to ask a favor of you. I've expended significant effort convincing everyone to stay at home and not venture outside. The very air in these streets is deadly. At times I've risked my life just to avoid a worse risk. Some favor? Do you expect me to go door to door like some delivery girl? I'm not afraid of the disease, but it does not become me. I speak to you in a friendly tone because I want us to trust each other. But everyone else, to everyone else, I am an Inquisitor. Have you forgotten what kind of position that is? In that case, please make sure that any person your people take outside takes immune drugs. Fine, I'll see to that. In fact, I intend to liquidate the Ogimski's medicine stockpile and personally oversee the distribution. Very well. I won't tell her how to do her job. That's actually also a nice reminder that she is, in fact, going to use her powers as Inquisitor and use how terrifying she is and what people believe her to be, because that's what she actually is, to interrogate everyone. We're going back to the Canes really quick so that I can...
I'm too old.
Okay, ask about the Watchers, but I guess he doesn't know anything. Okay, so we need to go down to here if I want to save Eva. Oh, okay. The Sonar Watchers has been working here the whole time. All right, so let's just walk down here then. As I look around for any angels wanting to get me. Oh, okay, so this is a... Okay, it's one of these. This is one of those, the person you're looking for isn't directly here, so I'll have to keep my lookout for, what, like an Executor. Maybe Gregory? Sorry, no, I'm sorry, that was Simon we were talking to earlier. Maybe Gregory here knows where the Watcher is.
Walking upstairs.
A memory of a person grants them immortality of its own kind. Yet how soon have people forgotten Simon? He's fading away with every minute that goes by. Stop worrying about that! Wait, no. This is Victor Kane. Simon Kane was the person we came here to question about immortality. Stop worrying about that. Can you really think of nothing else now? And there's nothing here for him to talk to us about either. I thought we were supposed to interrogate the leaders to figure out where the Watchers are. Okay, so... I think we have... Oh, that's so far away. I think we'll have to just search around for him. Right, he's not going to be inside a building. There he is. I am the Stone Yard Watcher. I need your papers. Of course. Here you go. Don't come here again. We'll be gone soon. No one is going anywhere without my approval. Where did that go? Into our other. Okay, we still have more space. We'll be fine. Let's have some milk. We'll have some meat. One of the reports collected. Very good. So let's head to the marsh. I'm gonna quick save in case I need to reload this. I've never been, obviously, I've never been out here before. So let's, it looks like I can get out there through this little hole in the gate. I will be on the other side of Eva's. Have I mentioned how much I like the music for this game? It's oddly appropriate, isn't it, as well, I feel. So, we'll go rescue Eva, then we can go to the Knots. We can visit the theater to get the outfit for Andrei Stomatin. And we can also search it for the other Executor that's there. Rifle ready. I'm gonna quick save. Can I, like, zoom in? You can't zoom in with this one. That's interesting. There's, like, a tent out here. That's not where I'm supposed to go. I think like, this location is someplace that Artemy goes to. I think Artemy spends a good amount of time not in the town because his reputation is always very, very low no matter what he attempts to do. Can I walk in the water here? We can. Ooh. One second, I need to save the game, because if this has this type of music and sound effects, I want the swamp sound effects. Did a fantastic job on the sound effects as well. The sound of us walking in the water is very well done. I love any game that has a swamp, especially like croaking frogs and rain at the same time. So do we kill all of them? So let's find out. Can I just walk up to them without engaging in combat, or am I going to have to start shooting them from a distance? Let's see. Some sort of drug on them. What is this? Twirine extract on the worms and on these guys too. Interesting. Actually, I guess we should still use the rifle. Hey! Holy crap! Artemy, you're here with a dancer girl.
Fortune appears so blind to none as to those to whom she has done no good. That was an aphorism.
That's an interesting thing to say here in the swamp. Ah, you've come at last. Thanks. But evidently it all has been pointless. I'm an idiot. Where's Eva? Is she alive? No. I'm pretty certain she is dead by now. There was a mistake, it seems. A terrible mistake. Although there was a reason for us to come here too. Oh, well, to hell with all this. A mistake, tell me. I received a farewell letter from Eva informing me that she was planning to take her own life at the cathedral, convinced that a miracle would be there for her. She wanted to jump from the balustrade and fly. An insane, rambling letter, apparently written by an already deranged person. And then what? I barely had time to comprehend what had happened. And then the dancer, Ayan, appeared. She said that the worms were sending their regards. They were thankful that I had fed my woman to them. We're even now, they said. You know me. Without further dilly-dallying, I put two and two together and came to the conclusion that they were referring to Eva. Why in the world didn't you ask her who they were referring to? Well, I just assumed it could have been Eva and went straight to the worms. And I sent the girl to you in case Eva had indeed decided to end her life at the cathedral. But Ayan messed everything up. So here we are. Why are you confident she has gone mad? It makes sense. She wrote to me that the only thing she was always ready to give her life for was the cause my brother and I have pledged ourselves to. So she wanted to imbue the building with her soul. That was her personal interpretation of our cause. Interpretation both deranged and lovely. She knew how to get straight to the heart. But her interpretation was too literal. Someone must have put it into her head. And I think I know who. Eva is no more. All she wanted was to put a miracle into practice and become the living soul of the lifeless cathedral. Could it be that she chose the most terrible act imaginable to accomplish this? Eva, there is an enormous gap between self-sacrifice and suicide.
I've had my share of dancing. The curtain falls.
Somehow this death has impacted me more than the thousands upon thousands of other deaths that have occurred here recently. Yes. Isn't that the way it always works? Right now with COVID-19, we hear about the thousands of people dying, but it might as well be another world away until it affects you. Today, is November, I think... Oh, what day is today? November 14th? 13th? I don't actually know what day it is today. But my family now has contracted COVID-19. It's affected one of my brother's children, both of them. His wife is also pregnant, and they are likely to also both come down with it. I think she's going to be giving birth this month, actually, in like a few more weeks. Of all the times to get it, too. I think they picked it up while they were in school. It does feel that way. Let's go, Andre. There's nothing left for us in this marsh. Interesting that the marsh is even here. So let's double back across this and head up, and we'll see if we encounter... Actually, we could go investigate this strange train it looks like I can go in. I'm judging that based on the fact that buildings of interest are of this, like, rust color. This must be a train that we can go in. Let's, you know what? Let's investigate it, and then, yeah, that'll be 25 extra minutes, that detour. Let's do it. I suppose quest-wise, if we want to... you want to say this, Tim? Yeah, we'll say this. So quest-wise, Eva has died. Andre Sabatin was wrong about the cause of it. And is she probably... I guess she's off our errant list. No, she's still here. That's interesting. Maybe she actually is a ghost in the cathedral now. I want to check out that train. It's 12:17. We have 12 hours left. So I like the rifle. It's a single bolt action. I like the animation as well for us putting in a new rifle round. It feels good. It feels about accurate for the Bachelor especially. I'm very glad that we have been saving up all our rifle rounds as well. Which train is it? Neither of these. This one? Hello. Before we do this... The other kid! The kid I thought that represented me!
A weak calf is cold midsummer, Mom used to say.
Hello, Murky. I've heard about you, but I've never met you. She came close, her head's murmuring. Says she'll eat your heart before you even notice. Who are you talking about? You can hide from her in the nursery, but not for long. Needy draws her wrong. She's a distaff. Who is she? I don't know. Tell that to your mummy. She'll hush you down.
Someone is...
Like everyone else, he has a terrible headache, or she has a terrible headache. Okay, so nothing there. So let's swing up this way. We'll visit young Vlad again, I suppose. Also, did you notice how I was killing multiple enemies with one bullet? The rifle rounds look like they pass through people, so it's more like an elephant gun or something of the sort. If it's powerful enough that well, I guess if they're not wearing anything but clothes and we're not that far away, the bullet could enter and leave someone and go into someone else as well. And getting a rifle for free, that's very nice. Actually, today I want to visit Bad Grief and purchase bullets for him for our handgun. Maybe we should investigate another looted building at some point today, assuming we have time. So now my full task, is to... The only task I'm worried about now is completing the Inquisitor's task, now that we've done what we could for Eva. Alright, Vlad the Younger first. We'll get some water while we're here as well. Hello, Vlad. Still like that pole, huh?
At the end of the day, it...
Nothing. Apparently we can use his place to rest as well if we need to. Okay, I don't think the park's gonna have anything I'm interested in today. Like, searching it I don't think will be very helpful. Another little girl. I don't know if I have anything to... I think I have 10 pins. Is that enough for another Schmouder if she has one? Do I want another Schmouder? We have 4 of them so far. Hopefully that will be enough. Hello, little one. She does not have any schmouters. Oh, I don't have a lot of trade value with her anyway. We're down to only 6 needles. I think I wouldn't mind having some beta tablets, so we'll trade the hook and that flower for this. And we're looking now for that other executor. Once we find this executor, we'll call it a session. He could be anywhere, of course. He might be in the backyard of the theater. Hello, little one. While we're here, we might as well trade with you. You have bullets. I want those. So I think it's 1 for 1. Yep. Do I want more rifle rounds? I can't tell how many I have. I guess we should take another rifle round. So we'll trade 2 more of these for that as well. So the rifle looks like it is obviously stronger than the pistol, but it's single shot. So if you miss, it's going to take you a while to reload. I really should just sell all my kerosene. I'm not really using the lantern for anything. Okay, let's quick save. And let's find that executor. I suppose we should ask about an executor outfit from Immortel while we're here. Oh, hello. Another bottle. Mark, hello. Can we get a outfit from you?
When we do not
We cannot. So all these letters asking us to do things, they're not leading us to any tasks. Oh, unless there was a... Is there something to search in here? I see all the dead bodies. No, I don't see anything in here to search. We can't leave the other way. Okay, so I think that's just thematic nonsense in the end. Oh, hello, girl. Tell me a story. Are you for real? All right, then. Here's the tale of the Gorkon River and its tributaries, the Gullet and the Guzzle. Long time ago, there lived an old man by the name of Bai Urga. He had the head of a bull, the body of a man, and the cow's hooves for hands. What about his legs? His legs stretched all across the earth, sinking into it like gigantic roots. He ate rocks, grass, and the trees that were to be found in his vicinity at first. But it didn't take him long to eat everything that his head could reach, and so the ground around him turned to desert. Then what happened? All in all, he was a gluttonous and helpless. After eating everything he could reach, old Bai Urga felt thirsty. Guess what happened next? I can't possibly imagine. Think some more then. I'll tell you the ending if you tell me what happened after he felt thirsty. Fine. We have a lockpick, I'm not interested in that. So we're gonna search back here while keeping an eye open for where this guy might be. Okay, he is not back here. We will search... Oh, he is back here! Hey! I am the Knots Watcher. I need your papers. Straight from the Inquisitor? No, I'm on my own. Take them, then. I don't need them anymore, thank goodness. We'll be gone by evening. Until then, please don't mention us to the Inquisitor. That would be the end of us. But why? She's an evil witch, and a condemned one, too. This whole mission is just her final vacation before the gallows. She won't miss any chance to get even with the powers that be, or the representatives. Curious. I will work with her, though, given the choice. As much as I possibly can. I agree, the powers that be are rather mean-spirited, and they have some other underhanded plot that I think they are hatching. And it looks like I'm right, that this is indeed her last chance, as well as ours, to save something important. I suppose her life, in this instance. Good for you, Tim, going back there and checking. Okay, so... what else are we doing today? Let's go this way. We'll get some water. Maybe I should go up and see Lara? Gravel? to infected area if I want to search the rest. We'll pass on them at the moment. We'll pass on them at the moment. We should probably visit the other Stamatin as well. He has nothing for us to do, though. And whenever I visit him so far, he's, like, not quest-related. I'm surprised he's one of my bound. Feels like he should be someone else's bound instead. And we're going to make a beeline for the bridge and cross it into the infected area. Let's also take some beta tablets. All of them. And a bandage to heal us afterwards. I think I'm wearing my clothes. We are. I should probably be selling our lockpicks. So, how am I doing so far, everyone? I think I'm doing pretty good when it comes to supplies, managing all our various trade value items, and so on. Looking good, I think, on Schmouters as well. Although, I suppose we are running a little low on the... We're just going to pass by this guy. I just have to risk it. That's an angel. It's right near us. We're jumping into here. We're jumping out. And now we have to find the Executor in this infected area. Sorry, I'm not talking to everyone because I'm concentrating. He's probably by the boneyard, would be my guess. And now we're in the looted district. I suspect... How do I get in there? Okay, we can just take this passage, this path. Down here, but we have to check. I think the plague can go through walls or what have you. I do wish maybe our reputation would be decreasing slightly each day to make me want to heal the people I see sick on the ground, because we can recover all the reputation that we could possibly want by just killing thugs and thieves each night. Maybe he is back in... I don't think we searched this area yet, so we'll do that now. It's on the other side of these buildings. That's where we want to be, I think. Maybe? I obviously don't know where he is. It's almost 2 o'clock. Uh-oh. Oh no. I actually have no clue where he is, and I've searched this place before. Okay. This is gonna be a bit awkward if I can't find him. Because we'll fail the quest if I don't figure out where this guy is. Let's search the boneyard, as I had mentioned earlier. He might be in there. Oh, while we're here, sir, what do you have on you? Rifle rounds. I don't think I need them. I think I still have like over 20 rifle rounds. This is the boneyard. This is where I suspect he is. Uh-oh. He is not here. Maybe he's back behind those buildings on the other side of this, so we'll search that as well. Serve mode over time. What do you have? You have a bullet. I wouldn't mind having one of those. If he's not here, and he's not here, where do I go? This watcher was located there, kind of close to the hand. This watcher was located here. Again, close to the hand. I doubt he is up in this area. I mean, Earth is the entirety of this section. And I don't really want to reload. Oh my god, what the heck is happening? What is happening there? Hello, everyone. Oh, maybe this one's dead? It just occurs to me, maybe one of these guys is dead on the ground. I should be looking for him down there instead. And he was not on the other side of that fence. He might be around the corner here? He's not. Okay, everyone, so we'll stop at 3 o'clock because that gives me an excuse to stop the recording, save the game, and then we will find him in the next episode. We'll find him in the next episode. I hope. I'd like to find him now if I could, though. Maybe he's in the looted area, not the infected area. Ugh. How am I doing? Getting a little tired. Do I have any coffee? So maybe he's... Oh, there he is! This whole time! I ran around for like an hour and your head was over the wagon. I am the Earth Watcher. Are you here on business? I need your papers. Aglia doesn't know that we're here yet, does she? Who's that? Come on, there's no need to pretend. Maybe she does. I know nothing about it. Alright, take them. Maybe they'll help you more than they helped us. We'll be gone by the evening, but until then, please don't tell about us to the Inquisitor. That would be the end of us. But why? She has nothing to lose. She knows that there are rats among us, the rats who have caused you a lot of trouble and will probably cause her a lot of trouble too. I think she will butcher all of us, the Watchers, the Executors, guilty or innocent. She doesn't strike me as the cruel type. She doesn't, but she is probably. Can I actually, like, read these? Nope. Okay. All right, everyone, so that will do it. We actually found all the Watchers. Go me. So in the next episode, we are making a beeline back to Agilia here at the cathedral with the papers, and then we'll see what happens to us. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.